If we're looking at this chart, just blank, okay? From what I see, if I was looking at this chart and you say mark up this chart, I would say, okay, we've got a fair value gap here we're delivering from. Nice accumulation right here. This could be nice manipulation. We're getting good momentum out of this manipulation. Okay. And if we inverse this fair value gap right here, I'm going to go long because this is a good setup. This is what I'm learning. This is AMD. It's delivering from a fair value gap. It's got everything. We inverse the fair value gap down here, and now if we inverse here, this is a great trade. This is what I learned. This is what I learned from David and everything every single day. Is there anybody here that does not believe that this is a good trade setup? Just by looking at this, and don't say yes, it's a good setup. Does anybody here think it's not a good setup? Don't worry about the SMT. We have SMT. Let's pretend we have SMT. Okay, you don't need to say yet. No one needs to say yes. I'm looking at it and I'm saying this is a good setup. Is there anybody here that says no, this is not a good setup? Well, we're really not in a range, John, because this is the range. We broke out of the range. This is a typical accumulation, manipulation, distribution setup that we always play. Would everybody agree? Is there anybody here that would not buy the inverse of this fair value gap right here for any reason? Nobody. Everybody agrees this is a good setup. Everybody. Okay, it's a good setup. Is it still a good setup? Forget that. Is it still a good setup? It's still a good setup, Sebastian. You just got stopped out. How is it a good setup? Why did this fail? This is a perfect setup. It has everything that we have, right? We're delivering from a fair value gap. For argument's sake, we have SMT with NZD USD. We have accumulation, manipulation. We inverse at this fair value gap, and now this fair value gap, we got a clean target. Sometimes you lose. Okay. That is true. Sometimes you lose. What is the one thing we are missing here? What is the one thing that we did not do? What is the one thing that we did not check? No, 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 Dan, no. Yes, Marcus, thank you. No, everybody stop. Marcus is right. We did not check higher time frame. That's what I'm looking for. Everybody else is, you're not wrong, but we didn't check the higher time frame. Okay, this is a 4-hour chart. Let's go to the daily chart. Now we're looking at the daily chart. All right, so I have the 4-hour to the left, and I have the daily to the right. Now that we're looking at the daily, was that 4-hour trade a good setup? Is there still people here that say yes? Let's look at the weekly. This is the weekly chart. That's the weekly chart. Fair value gap here. That's the weekly chart. Anybody now looking for longs on the AUD USD? Is there anybody here that still would have taken this 4-hour trade no matter what, considering the higher time frame bias? No way. No way. So what the trader did wrong here is he focused in on a pattern on one time frame without any consideration for the top time frame. As a matter of fact, he should not even been looking at the 4-hour chart, because the weekly and the daily, especially the weekly, if anything, we have a bearish bias here, right? If anything, we have a bearish bias because we're coming in to a fair value gap and we rejected it, and we have fair value there, right? No one's interested in going long. The daily still looked good. All right. First wait a minute. We switched the here. So this is the daily. So these are the daily fair value gaps. I'll put the daily ones in yellow just so we can see them. I'll just put okay. So what's good about the daily, John? What's so good about it? Good from what perspective? The higher time, the short or a long? Are you saying that this daily chart confirms the 4-hour bullish bias? They both have reasons why you shouldn't have taken the trade. Okay, obviously the weekly we were coming in to a higher time frame fair value gap, and we rejected it.
Yeah.
We rejected it hard. That's number one. Then you're on the daily chart, and the short-term price action is we are rejecting a bearish fair value gap daily inside that weekly fair value gap. But we also have a bullish fair value gap below. So, this is what I call trapped order flow. Trapped order flow is when you have bearish fair value above and bullish fair value below, and you're kind of in the middle. This is a trapped order flow. Okay. But if I had to make a bias and you put a gun to my head, if I'm looking at this and I see price come into a weekly like that,
It's
all
going
right,
down.
I'm gonna say to myself, okay, we rejected here. Then I'm gonna go down to the daily chart, okay, and I'm gonna kind of see what's going on. And I see I'm rejecting a fair value gap inside the weekly. Okay, but I also have a bullish fair value gap here, which this student used to try and go long. Okay,
Mm.
but to go long here, you're going long right into a daily fair value gap that's rejecting and a weekly fair value gap that's rejecting. Now, if we were to inverse this daily fair value gap, then the higher time frame is all in alliance, weekly, daily, both bearish. Now you can go down to your shorter time frames and look for a trade, but to the short side, targeting these lows, these lows, these lows, and this fair value gap on the weekly. My point is here is if you're looking at one time frame and you see something really good without context of the higher time frame, then you're a pattern trader, and we can't pattern trade. We have to have the context of the higher time frame. The only reason if the AMD here would be important is that if you had a bullish bias coming from the higher time frame, which was nowhere to be seen. So my point of this chart is to make sure that whatever trade you're doing, you have higher time frame context.
Hey everyone, it's Dale here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like to trade alongside me and our team of prop firm funded traders every day, then click the link below the video and hop aboard. We are looking forward to trading with you.